Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here with me today. So today I'm going to talk about 5 ways to use a vision board. You know, we've been talking about vision board for the last couple of days because we're at the end of the year and we're all thinking about, what did we do good this year and what didn't we do so good and what are we going to do better and what kind of dreams and goals are we going to reach for next year. So, you're probably familiar with using a vision board as a tool to keep your dreams and goals in mind, right? But did you know that you can use a vision board in a variety of ways depending on what your needs are? In fact, you could, if you wanted to, you could even have more than one vision board to keep your dreams for the different areas of your life and business really clear. But I suggest you use one main vision board and use that to cover each of the 5 areas we're going to talk about. But then if you want to, you can create separate vision boards where you can get more specific in that area of your life. So some of the areas that you want to make sure you cover, or you can have a separate board for, is the first one is business planning, of course. So this one's where you're going to keep track of why and how you do what you do. And I mean, you started your business for a reason, right? Your why, the real reason why you started this business, if you're in business, right? But somewhere along the way, a lot of us lose sight of that goal. I mean, originally it was because there's so many different reasons, but your why it wasn't so much to make money, or maybe it was to make money, but it was to make money because your real why was because, yeah, sure, you could get a job, but you wanted to be home with your baby, your newborn baby, and your why is you being able to be home and still make that money, right? It's not just making the money, it's what is the money doing for you. So get clear about your why and help put that on your vision board, so that can help you keep us on track. Because when things get hard, it's our why that's going to keep us going. When our business goes up and down, and it's that why that's going to keep you going. So it's really important to know what that why was. But so on your business part of your board, you're going to keep images that represent your ideal business, such as working from the beach, or speaking in front of a large crowd, or achieving bestseller status with your latest book, or even a big fancy office if that's your thing. Or maybe it's being able to nurse your baby from home while you're doing your business, right? Whatever that is, you're going to put images of those kinds of things on your board. Life goals. Where do you want to be in 5, 10, 20 years? That's not just a question from a bad job interview. I mean, yeah, it's what they ask, right? But it's a critical consideration for anyone that wants to live a life of purpose and meaning. You want that for yourself, not for who you can spit to in a job interview. But that vision board is the perfect tool for staying on track. Because if you know where you want to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you're going to be more likely to be there by knowing what it is and then putting that vision board up and working it, right? But this vision board, just like all of your vision boards, is going to be in a constant state of change, because your life goals are going to change and they're going to grow, and so will your vision board, right? So maybe you no longer want to live in Paris. Or maybe you decided that you don't want to cruise this year, you want to do something else. Okay, that's okay. So you can replace the city lights with a relaxing mountaintop retreat if that's your thing. Or you don't want to go on a cruise with all that hustle and bustle. Maybe you could do pictures of hiking, whatever it is. I mean, like I said, it changes. You change. We're living, thriving beings who change constantly, and sometimes our wants change too. But do keep your life goals on your vision board updated and refer to them each time that you have to make a major decision, because that's going to help clarify how your decision is going to go. It's going to help clarify which direction you need to take in order to achieve your life's dreams. So vacation planning. So maybe, do you have an epic vacation plan for your family this year or next year? Don't leave the journey to chance. Capture all your must-see destinations on your vision board. And so that way you can make sure you don't miss anything. And even better, get your kids and your spouse to join in with you, right? Create a fun planning tool for the entire family. And the kids are going to be excited about the trip, and you'll be sure everyone gets to see and do everything they hoped for. And that's I mean, the journey, the vacation, when it happens so fast and it's over. And so being able to do all this preliminary before the journey with the vision board and planning ahead, it kind of makes it a bigger deal. It just becomes like a whole thing rather than just that trip and it's over, right? So by planning ahead too, you're going to make sure everyone has that epic vacation of their dreams. What if buying a home is in your plans? Pinterest has an entire business around what amounts to digital vision board. Much of it's devoted to home decor, really. But if you're in the market for a new home or simply remodeling the one you have, then a vision board is a great way to organize your plans, because you can add photos of the style of home that you love, maybe the color combos that you want to try, landscaping ideas, anything else that strikes your fancy, furniture, any of that. And keeping that home buying vision board close at hand will save you time in your search, because it reminds you exactly what it is you're looking for. Sometimes it helps to have that visual. That vision board is such an amazing visual all the time, right? Client attracting. Every business has an ideal client or customer, right? But this seemingly simple thing can be incredibly difficult to define, and a vision board will help. Is your client male or female, young or old, successful or not? Does he or she have kids at home or maybe a business? Is she confident or timid? Is she athletic or overweight? Understanding who your ideal client is critical to your success, actually. When you're speaking to, if you can identify that one, who your ideal, your perfect client is, it doesn't mean you're not going to sell to somebody else. It just means that when you do marketing, when you do Facebook posts, you're going to write to that one specific client. You're going to have somebody in your mind, and you're going to give that person a name even, that's your ideal client. And you write to that one person, and everybody who reads your message or everybody who reads your advertising, it feels more personal to them because you're being specific to one person. Even though you're talking to many, it's just you're being specific to that one person. And so it becomes so much more personal in your advertising and your Facebook posts, or whatever else you're doing to attract new customers, new clients, right? So in marketing, that's really important. And so for my Avon business and for anybody else who is in direct sales, knowing who your ideal client is can make all the difference when you're promoting it, when you're trying to, get people to book parties for you or get people to buy from you or whatever. It just really makes a difference. Of course, like I said, you can sell to anyone. No, I'm not going to turn somebody away. If somebody wants to buy a Skin So Soft, doesn't matter who they are. Obviously, I'm going to turn them away. But that ideal client helps me more in my marketing, more in who I'm talking to. And it just makes it more effective when I'm marketing. But you know what? Maybe you're in a type of business that it's more important than ever to know what kind of a client you're looking for. Like if you're a coach or I don't know. There's lots of businesses. I don't necessarily know them all, but where knowing who the ideal client is really important to you. And knowing who that is can also save you from future headaches, because maybe you really only can work with one type of person or whatever. So creating a collection of images that represent your ideal client and then you refer to it, can help you with your marketing, or it also can help you if you're tempted, as sometimes we all are, to sign a client who's less than ideal, that's going to end up being a headache, and could really save you. Just knowing who's right and who isn't can really save you in the long term, right? So we talked about having separate vision boards for every area of your life, and that's great, and it works perfectly. Personally, I prefer to do all of my all 5 areas on one vision board. And but then again, like I said, if you're planning a big vacation, or you're going to move, or you're buying a new house, or anything major that's going on in your house, put the details. Put the dream, the vacation, the new house, what's your new house going to look like, or whatever, on your primary board. And then maybe like the big vacation, the whole family's going to Disneyland or whatever, put that on your vision board. But then make another vision board for the vacation where you and your family can work together about what are you going to do on that vacation, right? So my big main vision board, there's many ways to create a vision board. I mean, you can get cardstock, like poster board, and you can get pictures and you can glue it on there. I mean, you can create a Pinterest board. You can actually create a Pinterest, for your vision board if you wanted to. Mine happens to be digital. I actually create it as an image when it's done, and I can print it out. And so I have it in my office above my computer. I have a copy in my planner, and I have a copy on my refrigerator. So I look at them every day, and it makes all the difference. So be sure to have that vision board where you see it and where you look at it. And if you're going to make big decisions, look at your board first, because it really helps clarify what it is that what your dreams are and your goals are. It really helps clarify where you want to go, and that helps you make that decision the right decision, right? So, hey, now I want to hear from you. What kinds of things do you have on your vision board? How do you do it? Please share with us. I would love to hear. Please get below in the comments and share with us. I would love to hear your ideas. Anyway, thanks for being here with me today. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.